We locked in. Man, oh man. How y'all feeling? What's the word? We locked in. Another episode of what the streets is calling a discount way to better yourself. Everything tight. Hold on. There we go. Adjust myself. Yeah, the streets is calling this the discount way to better yourself. It's the newest groove in the land. A little boat we call Psycho-Babble. And I'm the captain of this ship, I guess. Which means one of two things. Either we are in very dangerous waters, or you might be in the best hands ever. It's I, Big Vino, your favorite fat man. I had a thought today. It was a very deep thought, and I don't mean it to upset your delicacies or bring into question anybody's validation. But I realized today in this thought that most of us don't have friends. Most of us do not have friends. We have situations that we're content to be a part of as long as they serve us. We got acquaintances, obviously. We got people that we generally come by in passing. But real, true, genuine, honest friendship, it's rare. And I realize that because I understand that friendship is only solidified during tension, during crisis, during trauma. Friendship is only solidified in inconvenience. Think about it. Everybody who is your friend, like really, really your friend, y'all done been through some shit together. Y'all can say at this moment, in this stage, shit was real hard, but we saw our way to the other side. And that's what locked us in. Being a friend is the most inconvenient thing that there can be at times. Because I heard this whole saying that friendship is like an umbrella. It's great when you need it, when it's raining. But it becomes inconvenient when the sun is out because you still got to carry that umbrella around when the sun is out. So it becomes inconvenient. But when it's raining, you happy you got that friendship. and I don't mean this in a disrespectful way, but every good friend that I ever had, everybody who I can say can consider me a friend, I did something that was inconvenient at the time to help them out. Be it a weird conversation, like, or obligation that was kind of hard to fulfill, or duty just when it just wasn't the most opportune time to have to check in. That's where the friendship is built. The word we use nowadays is called capacity. I don't have the capacity for that. Everyone has the capacity to receive help, but no one has the capacity to help. And that's what a friendship is. I don't like to sit there and go tit for tat and count favors or whatever, but instinctually we got to. It's what we do. You say to yourself, oh, I did this for such and such, I should be able to ask them for a little help when I need some. That's going tit for tat. In a way, you're not keeping the score intentionally, but in some way you figured out, hey, this will make us even. You dig? This will be even for us if we do it this way. A lot of people I come through for, be like, oh, they came through for me before, so I gotta come through for them. That's how I carry it. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, but some people will say that's tit for tat. You keeping score. Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, they came through for me, so I want to be able to come through for them. Think back on your friends. The people you're claiming to be your friends. How many of them have you had hard times with, hard discussions with, hard feelings with? Because that's also the measure of a good friendship. When y'all could be at odds about something, but find a way back to that, hey, we still aligned because we got history and, I love you. So I stand on that statement. I know a lot of times people want me to walk statements back, but no. Most of us don't have friends. We got situations. And we're hoping that situation doesn't call on us to be inconvenienced most days. That's just a thought, that's a thought I have. I really got some, I know I got some down ass friends. They're really for me. They fuck with me. So I appreciate them very much. And go to them with the hard shit. Pause. Look, I don't do this by myself. I got some great friends with me. Love them to death. One of them is a junior therapist in training. Each week she's dropping off another title. Before it was junior training associate, but now she's a junior therapist in training. But she's moving up the ladder real fast. I heard that she did very good. Soon as she get this medicine pass so she can start writing prescriptions for Prozac, she gonna be in business. I promise you. Y'all all will go to her. Give it up for Miss DamnItPhilly.
Hold on. I have to pause for a minute, so because I can't hear the clapping, so I don't know when to start.
Yeah. I say DamnItPhilly.
I don't know when to start. But yeah, what's going on? What's going on?
What up, though? What up, though?
Happy Monday.
Happy Monday. How you feeling?
It's been a pretty interesting weekend.
Okay.
Father's Day was weird yesterday, so happy Father's Day to all of the fathers. I didn't get to actually celebrate it with either of the two guys that I call my dad, but I love them anyway. So shout out to my dads. But yeah, instead of spending time with my dads or either one of them, I spent time with somebody I consider a friend. So we got to eat some fish, some spaghetti. some fried wings, all of that.
Fish and spaghetti. Okay, you took it back.
I think is that a Tennessee thing?
No, that's a. I grew up in a Catholic school, so that was a Catholic thing for me.
Mm.
Yeah, because they don't do meat on Friday, so we do fish, and then sometimes you might get some spaghetti with the fish on Friday.
See, I never, well, I guess I don't know if it's because I'm from Louisiana or whatever. I don't know if it's because of my family or the way they was, but spaghetti was always supposed to be like an easy meal. When you added the fried catfish on there, that made it a not saying that fish is a hard thing to cook, but come on, like
Made it fancy.
It's a meal. Spaghetti in itself is already a meat. It's a meal. It has its meat, it has its starch, and it has its vegetables in it. So adding the catfish was just kind of like,
Look, I had some Filipino spaghetti. That shit had hot dogs in it, I think. I'm not sure.
But see, like, my households was different. So, like, in my mom's house, like, it was just ground beef, excuse me. Let me not call it hamburger. So we had ground beef. But then when I went to my dad's house, they made it with ground beef and sausage.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. That's when it's real.
Yes.
Because that sausage had that little, and I realized what it was as I got older. It's fennel in the sausage. The fennel seed that gives it that. That's the flavor you're looking for.
We had spicy spaghetti at my daddy's house. We just had regular spaghetti at my mama's house.
Yeah, spicy spaghetti will change your life. A little bit of heat on it. Oh, look, we got some more people in the building. They are here. Shout out my brother, my spiritual consigliere. I know he's a good friend. Give it up for Mr. Benny Blanco. Benny Blanco Terry, the Right Reverend Doctor.
What up?
What up, though?
How y'all? Confident, joy, and all those good things. Happy Father's Day to the fathers. And the mothers' fathers and the fathers' mothers. And yes, I've had spaghetti with hot dogs, and I did not know it was Filipino. I thought it was Filipino. No. It was Filipino. I've had oodles and noodles with hot dogs in it. And yes, I've had spaghetti with the Italian sausage cut up in there. Sometimes with the whole pieces of onion and green pepper and tomato along with the sauce. And I've had it where it's just sauce and noodles, the white people way.
Oops.
I actually cook mine the white people way now, where I don't mix it together anymore. You get your noodles and you got your sauce. I can do baked spaghetti, but I do it.
Top.
Yeah,
I do it on top.
It presents nicely. Then you can mix it in as you go.
As you want to sauce it up. Yeah. So spaghetti and fish. As Diddy said on Let's Get It.
G-Dep said that. G-Dep said that.
G-Dep, yeah.
G-Dep said that. I was already on fish and spaghetti.
Yeah. So you're right. It ain't just a country thing, Philly. You right there with it. It was a delicacy.
Yeah, listen, I never heard of it until I started dating a man from Tennessee. And then the next man from Tennessee. And then the next man. But like going home and all that, no.
Well, because I guess home was originally Louisiana.
Yes.
Okay. I keep thinking Tennessee is home, but Tennessee ain't home. Tennessee is second home.
Second, yeah.
Before we get any too deep, Vino, October 3rd, you ain't got nothing, right?
Nah, I don't got nothing on October 3rd.
I mean, you normally book, but the church want us back, so she just hit me up earlier. So she said she wanted both.
Look at that. That's
she
God.
wants both.
That's God. Because
she wants us both for one show.
Somebody, look, October 3rd last year, we was kind of caught up in a sorrowful moment.
Yeah. So October 3rd, she wants us both back in one show, both of us. So She just
Hey,
hit me up a couple hours ago, so I was like, all right, as soon as I hop on, I told her I was gonna make sure to see if you available, that you don't have nothing booked yet, and tell you early enough so that if you don't got nothing booked, they want you back. So they enjoyed themselves last year, so we can do
hey,
that.
look, man, look, I'm starting to think them women just want me because I told you they cursed them young girls out in the motherfucking kitchen at the church. They're like, hey, you gotta put more food on that plate. What you doing? I said, look at God. Look at God
Feed that
working.
baby. Feed that baby.
They feed that
Hey,
nigga. You gotta feed that nigga. You put that little one spoonful of potato salad, bitch. Fill up a cup.
put the foil on top. Hey, Gerald Levert been going a long time. They need a big nigga to feed. They miss
Look,
him. They miss
I'm
him. We
just getting better looking, I think. I'm
we ain't
about
got
to
no
have plastic
representation
surgery.
out there
Y'all
no
don't know
more.
that. I ain't told nobody that, but I'm about to have plastic surgery.
What you about to do?
But I was watching
Why?
Michael the other day, so I'm about to go get the little.
Go get a rhinoplasty?
Get this done.
And look,
Why you entertaining this, Benny?
the funny part, right? I was watching Shake Your Body Down to the Ground video yesterday, and I was like, yep, this is the video that made Mike go on and get that rhinoplasty, because his nose was extra wide on that jump. When he had that little I said, yeah, his daddy probably hit him with the big nose. You're
Big
spinning big
nose
nose.
nigga. Big nose nigga.
Breathing all the white man's ass.
Shout out to homie in the building, man. He made it through, man. Good friend of mine. Definitely could say, hey, friendship is not questioned here, man. Brother's a stand-up dude, hella fly, even though he ain't got no wings. Give it up for super fly. No wings, y'all.
What up,
What's going
son?
on, y'all?
What up,
What
though?
up? Chilling, man.
Now,
I
you
was
hit the
thinking,
clap
like,
button today?
Yeah, I was in.
yeah,
Y'all ain't
you
hear.
ain't
You don't
hear
hear
it?
it now,
I
nigga?
ain't
I
hear
heard it.
that time.
I
I
heard
ain't
it.
hear that time.
Only
The
real
New
Meeks
York.
heard it.
Yeah, some New York street.
Dang.
They
Yeah, I
taking
just
it.
hit it again. Nobody ain't heard it.
I heard
I
it.
ain't hear it.
Oh, okay, you
So
heard it.
they
Okay.
taking it away
I
one by
said it.
one.
I said it for everybody that didn't hear it.
Nah,
Y'all
when you
wanted to
said my
cash it.
name, I ain't
Y'all
hear
gotta
it. And
cash at me
then
$1 after every episode because I did that
we do
noise for
the
y'all. Everybody gotta
What
give
up,
me a
though?
dollar that needed to hear it.
how you feeling, Soup?
Oh man, I'd be selfish to complain, man. I was telling y'all last week my uncle passed, and he passed away on Monday. On Wednesday, I had to wash his body, and Thursday, we buried him. It was pretty. All of that was
Pretty standard.
bittersweet refreshers. You know what I'm saying? Reminders of life and the preciousness of life and things like that. And
Yeah.
as well as learning some of the things that I personally needed to know as a Muslim man. Some of our learning how to do some of our certain responsibilities.
Mm.
Um, then Friday I had a show. It was lit. Started my set off with my tribute poem to my best friend that was murdered when we was kids.
Mhm.
Um, then Saturday was his birthday. He would have been 37 because
Mm.
he died 20 years ago.
Damn. Yeah.
But so I mean, I had a good conversation with his mom. Just catching y'all up to today. Had a good conversation with his mom on his birthday. Uh, did some politicking, you know what I'm saying? Catching up all that good stuff.
You got seen it?
What'd you say?
So you got a seed, right? You got a kid, right?
Nah,
Oh, I thought you had a daughter or something. I will tell you Happy Father's Day. Or Happy One
I've
Day
been
Father's Day.
You the only
I've been
father
a
here, Benny.
Mm.
I've been a father figure. You know what I'm saying? None of my none of my seeds pushed through all the way.
Mm.
I have
But
been
I've been a
sonning
father
someone named
figure.
Juno for the longest, so you can call me a father in that sense.
Yeah, they canceled the first show. They ain't even get to do a show.
He ain't gonna do a show. Damn, son, call me. You need some words of
Nah,
inspiration from your father
nah,
right now.
they canceled the brunch. And then I was scrolling through Facebook, pissed me off a little. Well, I ain't even gonna say it pissed me off. I figured it would happen. They got a Winston booked for July 6th and 7th, which is a Tuesday and a Wednesday at the Funny Bone. And I'm like, yeah, you you gate kept the Funny Bone to go on Netflix to come back and be booked at the Funny Bone.
And you knew
Do it
they was
up.
gonna do that.
Yeah, I knew
They
they
was
was
gonna
gonna do it.
give him
That's why I
some
said I can't
hometown
even be
love.
mad at it. I already knew that was gonna happen. Yeah, they was loving that. So
Look,
it's all good. I'm
we
gonna
don't
pull up
hate. We
on.
just congratulate. Look, man, we all gonna be on the great thing soon. Look, I'm gonna tell you. I was talking to the people in Pittsburgh, and quite frankly, we got fans in Pittsburgh.
Okay.
We got some fans in Pittsburgh. Man, look, niggas was trying to take me to the strip club, introduce me to all the white. I thought I had to tell them, look, brother, I appreciate the offer. You know, I love a good whore, but I'm abstaining from white sugar, white women.
Yeah.
I'm abstaining for those. Now, if you got some sugar in the raw, some coochie in the raw, like some unbleached women, I got you.
And brown coochie?
No, yo,
I'm gonna make a
Pittsburgh is
karate
that
game.
city, bro. I ain't gonna even hold you. Pittsburgh is a dope city, low key. Low key, Pittsburgh is a dope city. It's a lot of activity. It's a lot of, I don't even want to say nigga shit, but it was a lot of nigga shit going on out there. Niggas are just outside on the corner on a Saturday night, just outside. And then the police kept circling, so that made me nervous because it was just a congregation of black people and then police circling. Then the liquor
Police
stores stay
parade.
open dumb late. So the liquor store is open. Mad hoes in the liquor store just they still wearing Chinese slippers out there with the dirty
Already
heels.
drunk.
Are they waiting to get chose?
I think so. Cause they tried to hit me with the hey big daddy. I was like, and I was staying at a nice hotel, so I ain't wanna
Yeah.
I felt like I would have been judged walking this whore through the lobby, like, oh, look at him, I knew he was gonna go.
The way you just said that shit made me think of the end of Jungle Fever when the little girl was like, "I suck your dick for $5." No. When he grabbed the little girl.
He was
I'd have been like,
heartbroken when he heard that shit. No, you wouldn't have did that. She was a little kid. She was way too innocent to be saying that at age.
oh, I'm
That shit
talking
was
about if any of
grown.
the bitches in Pittsburgh would have did
Oh,
that.
Oh yeah.
Any bitches in Pittsburgh would have did it, man. Look, I'm trying to stay away from that type of life, though. I want to be a better man. I really do. I really, really do. I want to be a better person for myself.
But technically, that's you being a better person for yourself because you're getting what you want with your hard-earned time.
No, because that actually is kind of taking me to the point I want to talk about tonight. What tonight's topic is, because it was brought to my attention that we are a culture now who will say match the energy on fucked up shit.
Mm.
If somebody giving you a little attitude, somebody ain't got no time for you, someone's being disrespectful to you, you will match that energy very quickly. And I've always been of the mindset like to match energy, but I mean it in all aspects. Let's go back to my point of speaking earlier. When it comes to friendship, if you show me that you're a good friend, I can depend on you in a hard moment. I can I can trust that. I can trust your wisdom and your advice and your intellect. I'm going to match that energy and show you that you can trust me as well. And I don't consider it going tit for tat or keeping score. I just consider it matching that energy.
It's reciprocity.
Reciprocity, my nigga. Excuse me. But the thing I'm noticing nowadays is that no one matches good energy. They only match bad energy.
Yeah.
Which leads me to believe that that's all you had in the first place.
Yeah, you wanted to be bad. You was waiting on a reason.
You never had good energy. If your first response is just to match the bad energy, you never had any good intentions for me. You never saw me as a priority. You never chose to be locked in with a nigga.
Yeah.
And I find that is so discouraging nowadays, especially in the landscape of interpersonal relationships, romantic relationships, business relationships, any type of relationship you're talking about. Because if you're only willing to match the bad energy, you can't complain about how fucked up shit is, because you've never taken a step to make it good.
Change the narrative.
You've never gone outside of, I don't want to say a comfort zone, because maybe it's not a comfort zone, but you've never thought to, like we said in the early, inconvenience yourself with some good activity. Because let's be honest, doing the righteous thing is inconvenient than a motherfucker. Doing the righteous thing is inconvenient.
Sometimes.
Most times.
Most of the time, yeah.
Most of the time, the right thing is inconvenient.
Because if we had the choice, we wouldn't do shit. We wouldn't do shit. If we could pay everything we needed to and handle everything we needed to, most of us would. There's not too many people that would still just get up and go just to get up and go, unless you just that type of person. Most of them would be like, well, shit, everything paid, I'm chilling. So yeah, anything would be an inconvenience if you're taking me away from what I planned to do, which was nothing.
Yeah.
And when even in being like righteous as far as that was wrong, let me speak on it, that's an inconvenience, because everyone else is doing the convenient thing and just shutting the fuck up and not saying nothing, not rocking the boat. It's very inconvenient to rock the boat because something might fall out.
Yeah.
I was looking at this post that DL Hughley reposted, and I guess it was like a social experiment or just like just seeing what would people do in the situation. And this kid, little white boy, put a sign on the boy, like, you know how you used to put the kick me sign on a person's back in the day? Mm-hmm. Well, he put a monkey on the black kid's back in front of a group of white people. And most people sat there and laughed and like giggled and snickered and pointed, but they didn't do anything. And it took one white girl, out of all the people who they did it in front of, one white girl took the sign off the dude back, folded it up, like balling it up, and like just walked away, just because it was the right thing to do. She don't got to disturb him, be like, oh, this kid did this and cause a big scene. That's wrong. Let me take that down. And that right there was a big inconvenience, because she could have just walked off and not did anything. She inconvenienced herself to go out of the way to take it off this kid's back and not even look for any type of, appreciation. It was just the right thing to do. And any one of those people who were watching it, it was about 40 people they did it in front of. Any one of those other people could have done that, but it would have been inconvenient.
Yeah, it's like the grocery cart theory.
Yeah. Talk to them about it, explain it, because I know what you mean. But yeah, putting that cart back, yeah, talk about it.
Yeah, grocery cart is the right thing to do is take the cart back, but it's so much easier to just leave it in the parking lot or in front of your car or in front of someone else's car and let that be someone else's problem. So but you'd rather inconvene someone else than to do the right thing on your end, which is just take the cart back. And
Now
all they
me,
said, we got you. I'm gonna make your quarter be the reason why you return your cart.
hmm now you see, I'll be leaving the cart in the parking lot because they got the little, autistic boy at the Walmart who chased down the cars, and he looked so happy doing it. So I just want to make
Job
sure he got
security.
something to
Yeah.
do.
Job
I feel like
security. Yeah.
if I put this cart back, this little autistic boy don't got a job. So I leave the
Very
cart,
good.
and I do it nicely. I leave it. You see, I put it on the line in between the cars so that it's not actually because some people leave it in the middle of a parking spot, so now you gotta get out the car, move it out so you
Come
can.
on, come
I leave
on,
it
come
just
on, come on. No, we
just
gotta
so
be
you can pull
mindful.
right into the parking spot. The cart right there next to your car.
Mm-hmm.
We gotta be mindful, man.
You gotta be
Shout out,
mindful.
shout out. No, I'm talking about shout out to the autism platform, man. To our supporters who may deal with autism or have family members and loved ones that face autism, because they ain't only working pushing the carts, bro. Come on, man.
No,
And
they the greeters. They the greeters.
I was about to say they don't let the autistic kids push the carts out here.
They don't.
No, they're the baggers and the greeters.
Man, this autistic boy must be high functioning because
Yeah.
he know me by name, and I don't
You're
even
like,
remember telling him my name. I think he
okay,
might have seen me on the internet. Cause he's like, hey
and
Gino,
maybe
you in the
that's the
car?
thing. Maybe it's like if you're visibly, physically, autistic, maybe those are the ones that they don't put, on the cart. But like at the Kroger I go to, the autistic, anybody that's on the spectrum, they work indoors.
Oh no, this kid is fully autistic. He got the Velcro sneakers and everything,
Oh,
and he be chasing the shit down out of them cars. He be on them cars. He be like, yo,
y'all
he like
really
he.
bringing me some PTSD talking about this cart thing anyway, because I used to do the carts at Target.
Oh,
see
I
now,
And
look, you talking about autistic people pushing carts. Now look, we got Philly up here. Now how you feel, nigga?
but no,
I
I
feel like I'm
did.
a good friend because I would I would help her out by leaving some carts in the house. Just a bunch of them all at the far end of the lot. You go get those because
It
that's
don't
what he
matter.
like.
It don't matter if okay. Listen, and I want everybody to really hear this out. We don't care if you leave them outside in the cart area. It's when y'all leave them all over the place.
Yeah.
Okay, that because when y'all leave it all over the place, that make me want to be disrespectful to you and watch you get in your car and have my long line of carts right behind your car. Now everybody inconvenienced. Oh yeah, I was one of those. I come and
I'm
stand right behind you.
I'm with that.
That's what the theory break. That's what the theory breaks down to is a righteous person returns the cart or puts it where it's supposed to be to
Mhm.
not inconvenience anybody else. They don't think selfishly where it's like, all right, I got my stuff on this cart. To hell with walking it 5 feet this way or 25 feet that way. I'm gonna leave this bitch right here in the next parking spot beside me and I'm out. Let that be somebody else's problem. So
Mhm.
yeah,
Yeah, nah,
you like
I got PTSD from it because if you ain't never been outside chasing after carts in 100-degree weather,
I have.
Oh
I worked at
man, I had some
Costco for a
stuff.
little while. You know they got the big carts.
oh hell no.
Mm-hmm.
Hell no. So now, luckily, we had the little remote control cart that you could press, forward and
The
backwards with.
the little
Come
sensor
on,
follow
man.
you.
Yes,
Yeah.
but you know, I can only imagine like the little kids over here at Kroger. They don't have that, so they can only push so many carts at a time. So
Look, we just happy that they working.
yeah, shout out to all my retail workers. Don't I'm so happy I'm
Listen,
not in retail no more. Like y'all just don't. all of the PTSD from retail, but I think that everybody should work it at least once.
You
Listen,
got
Certain retail, Macy's was the shit.
when I was
Macy's was
working
dope.
at when I was working at Walmart, right, I was hired as a master of custodial arts. And some nights they would try to get me to go out there and do the carts and shit, right?
Nigga,
It's
you
like,
made
I
me.
would
I
tell
had
them niggas like I would tell them every time, like, y'all know this ain't what y'all hired me
that's
for.
not my job description.
Yeah, but this is what we need you to do tonight. Okay. Bro,
you
I
made
used to
my
do
brain buffer, nigga.
a full 8 hour shift, right? A full overnight shift. I would be bringing them carts in one cart at a time, even though I got the machine, one cart at a time.
take
I
your
be
Parking
an
lot
time.
still,
asshole about it.
and I was working at a super center, so like it was like a city block worth of a Walmart.
Yeah,
Parking lot full by the morning time. Oh, yeah, my shift over. I don't know what to tell y'all. That's why I didn't apply to do this job.
you
I
made
am
my
too good
brain
at it.
buffer. You said you was a master of the custodial arts, and I'm like, hold on, this nigga said Walmart. What they got to do with a degree? And I'm like, oh, this this nigga was
Mhm.
the master
Yeah,
of custodial arts. It's like, I was like, what is an art degree gonna help him do at Walmart?
I took it more like a black belt. I'm like, what
yeah,
degree? What degree black belt are you of the
The,
custodial
cu-
yeah.
the
arts?
custodial type,
I
okay?
was I
That's
was
it.
maintenance bull.
Nah, man,
Mhm.
I worked a couple jobs like that before where it was just like, hey, look, you got to really you be noticing how inconsiderate people are.
Yeah,
Like one of the jobs I had when I was at Costco was I had to do the turnaround for like milk, eggs. Like you literally had to go in the freezer and push the older milks to the front,
Mhm.
and you know what I mean, keep the newer milks for the back. Just make sure that people don't gotta like crawl up in the freezer to get milk and eggs and shit. And you would see how horrible people are when it comes to milk and egg. Like niggas would literally take all the old milks out to reach the ones in the back that had the furthest away date. Now I can respect that. I understand that. But one time a
fresh.
nigga took all the milks out to reach the furthest dating one in the back, but then left all the other milks sitting outside the freezer.
Yes.
And I'm like, what kind of nigga shit is this?
He like, y'all got workers, y'all got cameras. Your manager gonna send somebody over to make somebody fix this.
No, they
Not
didn't
my
know.
problem.
I only caught it because I was doing the floor walks at that time. I'm like, why is there
Yeah, but
6 milks on the floor? 6 gallons of
John
milk.
Q. Public, that has never worked any retail or any type of customer service, he believes the manager will catch it and make someone do this. This is what they get paid
Because
to
they
do.
know nobody's gonna say nothing to him either.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You as
because
the
the customer's
customer,
always right.
I
Is
can't
always
I
right.
can't say
Yeah.
nothing to you. I can't say, are you gonna put those back?
Well,
Ooh,
personally, I didn't see who did it. I just
Yeah.
saw the result of it. I'm like, why is there mad milks on the floor over here?
Mhm.
like a bowling alley.
Yeah, I'm just mad milks on the floor, just sitting there like gallons of milk. Like, and luckily they were still cool to the touch,
Cold.
but
Yeah.
like, you know what I mean? So I just put them back in the fridge. Like, all right, I put them on the bottom shelf. Like, all right. But still, it's like, yo, what kind of ignorant shit is this to take them out and then just leave them there? Like, you
Yeah.
don't even put them back, bro? That's
Yeah.
wild.
People are inconsiderate to doing the right thing. It is. It's very inconsiderate. And I feel like I've seen every type of person work in retail.
Yeah, you will.
Every type of person working retail. Like I feel like I've came across it. I've came across the racists, the bigots, the nasty people, the just very inconsiderate, the over entitled, the I'm
Privileged
just the
is the
way I
worst.
am because I'm old.
The privileged people are the worst. Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't seen the worst of the worst, but I've also seen like some really good in people while doing it. So I don't want to make it all about the bad. But when it comes to people being inconsiderate, yeah. Because why would you leave, like some kid shit in the grocery department? Like you left some clothes in a freezer? Like you couldn't
Yeah.
just in the most considerate thing that you can even do in that situation when you have carts that you don't want the stuff or you didn't change your mind, take it up to the cash register and give it to the person that's working at the register. They'll put it away. They not gonna be mad. It's when we're
They don't
walking
want
the
to look like they
aisle
can't.
and
They
we
don't want
see
to look like they
shit.
can't. They don't want to look like they can't afford it at the register, giving it to them then, saying, "Hey, I didn't want this," and it's like, "No, you really didn't want it."
You just really didn't want it.
Yeah, but it looks like you couldn't afford it.
Man, why is
Shit,
deli
even if
meat
you
on these
can't
baby
afford it,
clothes?
fuck it.
Nigga done
Look,
took it
it's
to the
worse when
deli
it's the
department to
food
the
in the
baby
clothes
clothes.
department.
Just
It's
But
worse when
then
it's the other way around.
I think the part that really pissed me, and like I said, y'all done just really triggered me with this whole like retail. When you leave chemical stuff in the food aisle,
Oh yeah,
you left the bug spray next to the ham, next to the
Mhm.
cheese.
Yeah. Even though
What?
it will never jump out of that jug and get in that cheese packet, but in my mind, yeah, this is too close to edible
yeah.
shit.
Yeah, like don't.
It tastes like Raid right now.
Right.
Yeah. Are you done left bleach over here next to my candy? Like I don't.
Yeah,
Bleach next to
yeah,
my M&Ms?
yeah.
No.
Yeah, like
Ain't that
so.
crazy how your mind makes you think that these two things are gonna somehow cross contaminate each other when it's like the bleach is closed, the M&Ms are sealed, but I know these ain't supposed to be near
They
each other.
not supposed to. Like even when you first start working retail and you know that you work at a grocery store that has chemicals, they tell you during the training, do not put chemical, don't mix the different meats. Don't do a whole lot of stuff. Like there's rules to packing a bag of groceries.
Yeah,
So yeah.
Shit,
yeah,
certain supermarkets now they got a whole different color bag if it's like an item that can get wet or has condensation, might have some you put it in a whole different color
Oh
bag.
wow.
Mhm.
Yeah. Like they'll put all the dry items in a white bag, but then put anything that could be moist, vegetables, produce, shit like that, those all go in the blue bag.
Yeah. I think that's what bothered me the most at Macy's. Macy's like the only job I've ever been like, yo, I'd go back there, but
Mm.
nigga, recovering the dressing room after niggas and tried on shit. But the problem that got me the most would be the motherfucker that done tried on mad shit and then come to you like, hey, can you measure to see what size I wear? And it's like, yo, you didn't open 15 dress shirts, all different colors in the same 2-3 size range. You open in 16s and 17s. Now you finally want to come get measured by me. You realize you are 18.
Mm.
And then you go buy the packaged shirt, and now I got 15 shirts to fold back and make look store presentable again to put them back. Man, shit.
That's why I sold drugs. That's why I sold drugs. I mean, I
But
had jobs, but I didn't have a bunch of jobs where I can complain about.
But the reward was, when when a motherfucker came in and they got a wedding or a job interview or they want to look nice for the weekend and you didn't help them put together a fire ass outfit and you see them a couple weeks later and now they shopping some more and they like, yeah, I really liked what you picked out the first time. Let's do that again. And that make you feel good, make you feel like, you helped somebody out. But if you don't catch them before they go in that dressing room to find out what they got and what they looking for, you got a lot of extra work to do after the fact. Because niggas gonna try on shit and just leave it in there balled up, fucked up.
See, I
But
never did that. I've always taken that time to just fold it back the way I got it. Like
Yeah.
put it back. I go to put shit back. If I try shit on, I don't want you to be like, first of all, I think he stole something. No,
yeah,
you see me
that
fold
part.
it, I'm putting it back.
Yeah, that part. That's the main part. I don't want you to think I put nothing under nothing. And nah, we ain't doing none of that. But yeah, I used to hate that shit, boy.
But no,
Being old.
okay. When I worked I used to work at Express too. I didn't work at a lot of places that you can think of, especially
I
when it
remember
comes to
that store.
clothing.
That's the clothing store.
The clothing store. I would rather you not try to fold up the stuff. Like anything that's hanging up, put it back on the hanger. But when it come to folding stuff, don't try to just give it to me because you're gonna fold. You know, Express, they had a way of folding things.
Yeah, you
And
fucking my
so
recovery up.
yeah, it actually that gave me like OCD because when you work at Express, they tell you if you're not working with a customer, you need to touch every item on the table, make sure that it's folded correctly, make sure that all of the hangers are hanging out like when you go in there, it's a clean store. I don't know if y'all ever been in Express, but in Express is those clothes don't fit you. Yeah, you need to be tall. Yeah, but if you
I've never
go
been
in there, if you go, I'm sorry, but
now I
yeah,
have
it's
PTSD.
see, but it's like a very clean store. Like, you know, although they have their dressy side and they have more so of their, I don't want to call it street side, so casual side.
Mhm.
It's still very just precise and pristine. And I mean, I still fold my clothes the way that I folded them in that store to this day.
We call it urban.
Urban, yeah.
I've never been in an Express,
The nigga
Forever
stuff is urban.
21, Baby, none of those stores. I
Yeah,
don't
they
know
don't
about
carry
those.
your size.
They don't. That's why going to the mall is kind of useless for me.
Mm.
They don't even carry my size in sneaker stores. Most sneaker stores, I got to call ahead of time, be like, hey, you got size 15s? Okay, no, all right, cool.
Yeah, they be like, we gotta order that one for you. They're gonna send it to your house.
There's no need for me to go shopping, really. Like, I'm a big guy. Like, I'd be shocked when I find something in my size at the mall. I'll be like, I'm buying it. I just buy it just because it fits. I might not even like this shit. I just be like, oh shit, this fits. I want it.
I actually got some. I finally can patronize.
Yeah, I be wanting to spend money, but it just, I can't sometimes. It just, I'm very deliberate. And I gotta buy good clothes. I can't buy the types of clothes that everybody else buys. Because I'm the type of nigga, I gotta check the stitching. Like, I gotta check your stitch pattern. I gotta make sure that stitch gonna hold up when I go to sit down in these pants. I can't be busting ass out the pants.
Yeah, makes sense.
And so my clothes have to be very sturdy. They have to be thorough, rugged, tough. Like the shit that a lot of people buy nowadays when it's just ripping, buttons fall off and little threads. Nah, I buy quality clothes. That's why all the high hope shit and everything is quality merchandise, because I gotta wear it.
But it's funny that we ended up talking about retail, and the subject you brought up of friendships or any type of partnership and the inconvenience of doing what's right or whatever the case may be. That's the reason why a lot of the retail stores are going out of business, is because they don't enforce those necessary friendship or partnership stipulations. Like, what pissed me off the most at Macy's was their return policy. And yeah, it probably was cool back in the 70s and 80s and 90s, but we talking about the year of the scammer and the year of the schemer. You can't return everything. I don't care if you got the receipt. I don't care if you got the tag. If it looks like you clearly wore this and damaged it or dirtied it, this is yours now.
Yep.
And
they
lose.
Niggas will try to return a shirt with pit stains all up in
Yo, the first return I ever did, dude brought in a fucking truck fit, which was Lil Wayne clothing line, truck fit shirt. The shit had like 4 boogers in the front.
Boogers?
Yeah, on the shirt in the front, little stain and book. Yeah. Oh, I want to return
right
this
here
shirt.
or like
right in the middle. Right in the middle. Right in the middle. Right up. They was on the shirt of the character on the shirt. So the Lil Wayne character on the shirt, the boogers was on his shirt. So, and I called him and the dude like, yo, I got my receipt. He was like, yeah, I want to return this shirt. And I looked at the shirt. I said, oh, nah, we can't return this. You wore it. I ain't wear this shirt. I'm like, yo, you wore this shirt. I'm like, the tags ain't on it. I don't care that you got the receipt. No, y'all policy is you got to return. I called the manager like, hey, yo, dude want to return this shirt, man. The shirt got boogers on it. I don't want to return it. Well, it's company policy that you got to go ahead and return the shirt. So y'all gonna take Get his man his money back. He wore this to a
and put
party,
it back on the floor for somebody else. Yes.
and
Yes.
and then the
I'm
card he
glad I
paid
was South
for
Reddit.
he ain't got with him. They gonna give him cash for the return, and I'm like, this is why y'all going out of business. No, you ain't got the card you paid for with, or no, you're not about to return this till you got the proper way for me to send your money back the way it was given to us. I'm not giving you cash for something you bought with a card, and you done got your wear out of it. Like, I started telling people on stage, if I ever go, like, really get on the road with my comedy shit, I'm not taking no bags. I'm gonna go to Macy's, get a couple outfits, wear them bitches, and then return the motherfuckers back before I leave your town, and go on the fucking home with what I showed up with the
You just
first
can't
day.
do that at JC Penney's had it together. You know, they got the stickers saying proof of purchase that they put on the tag. And then you had to have your card. If you didn't have the card, they would still only put it back on the card. You wasn't getting no
Or a gift
cash.
card, yeah.
They wasn't even letting you get a gift card. No, where's your? Because anybody can find a receipt, find a shirt. You know, if you didn't work in retail before, you learn how to use those SKU numbers and look up exactly what you want. In the year of the scammer, you can go. You know what? Shut up. You ain't gonna tell them.
Yeah, we gonna do that. That's
Yeah,
a
I'm gonna be
master
quiet.
class. They got to pay for that.
Yeah.
The game is to be sold, not told, Philly. I haven't said that in a long
I
time.
know.
I used to tell that to all my ladies. The game is to be sold, not told.
I'd be like, dang, I can do that. Let me shut up.
But
I have not stolen anything as an adult other than some dog food and some water from Kroger. Right hand. So yeah, that's all I've stolen. I've never stolen no clothes.
Now, was it people food and you was just feeding it to
I
a
said
dog ass
my
nigga?
dog's food.
Or-
My dog's food. He don't eat kibble. All he eat is the soft food. So I'm having to buy new food every week, and that's $36 off top.
I know. I was so happy when that damn dog died. Them little Caesars shit.
Yes.
Oh, them shit is expensive. They getting
That's all he'll eat. He don't eat kibble at all. He will starve himself to death before he go in there and eat that damn kibble. So all I buy is soft food. You know, I threw it under the cart one day with everything else, you know, and I walked out with everything else.
That's just an omission.
Technically, you didn't steal. You just forgot.
No, I stole that shit. I knew what I was doing.
Shout out Polo up in the building, man. Yeah, the crazy part is I started to wear my sleeves cut off today too.
I got like 40 more tattoos to get. I'll be able to do that. Yeah.
What up, though?
Oh, none. Just I've been watching it. You know, been watching the show because I'm also a fan. You know what I mean? So I was just watching the show, and I was like, you know what? This subject is always a good one. So, but it's always a touchy one when you're talking about friendship and reciprocity and what is friendship built on, and is it transactional? You know, like it's a lot going through my head. Like, are friends supposed to just accept any kind of behavior from each other? Is friendship unconditional? You know what I mean? There's just a lot of stuff was just going through my head. So I wasn't even going to join in because I just got off the road. I came from Atlanta. I drove 10 hours.
Oh, I thought you got back last night.
No.
Stayed extra day.
Yeah. It was Father's Day.
I started to do that in Pittsburgh, but I said they're gonna get me fat with this pastrami and corned beef out here.
He didn't want to drive on Father's Day.
No, I didn't want. And my oldest daughter is there, and she couldn't come back. But I brought my other kids back to Virginia Beach with me. They're gonna stay with me for a week. Okay. So I wanted to stay there with her for Father's Day.
That's real father kid.
That's what's
I'm
up.
trying, man.
Happy Father's Day.
Thank you.
Yeah, happy Father's Day.
Thank you. Same to you, sir.
Yes, sir.
But no, I mean, with some of the things you were saying right there, Polo. No, like they're very definitive answers, But, and that's why I named this topic Meet Me There, because you got to meet the person there. Like, no, friendships aren't unconditional. Yes, there are obligations. Yes, there are duty. I think that's a lot of the problem with most relationships. People fail to identify their duty and obligation in it. You feel like just because we're friends, I shouldn't be obligated to do something just because we're friends. No, that's exactly why you're obligated to do something.
That's the
Because
point of
you're
having
my
a friend.
Yeah, we have
This is
obligations to each
backup.
other.
This is help. This is companionship. This is a sigh of relief. This is,
Yeah.
a moment to laugh. Yeah.
And while you're choosing to take on these obligations, it's still an obligation. Like, I had a friend who was like down on their luck, right? And had a little situation going, and they asked me, to help them with the situation. And I'm like, of course, I got mad love for you. I'm gonna help you out. But then they turned right around and began praising someone else who did not help them in that situation. And I'm like, well, if you can praise them so much, why aren't they helping you?
You know what really grinds my gears? That was one of those moments right there. Yes.
It's like you talk so much about, and it always leads me back to it's something that I saw on the internet where it was talking about a specific male female relationship where it's like, oh, you asked your boyfriend for $20 and he gave you the $20, and you asked some side nigga for $50 and he gave you the $50. The difference was that $20 was the only $20 your boyfriend had, and he gave it to you. That 50 you asked the side nigga for, he's a millionaire, so 50 didn't mean shit to him. Who loves you more? You'll put more in because you'll say he gave me $50, but that 50 didn't mean a fucking thing to him. And that's what it is with a lot of these type friendships and relationships. You're asking people for something that means nothing to them, and they still won't give it to you. And then you ask somebody for something that means everything to them, and they'll give it to you. I understand personally in my friendships, ain't much I really need, materialistic wise. Me, I'm more so of a, hey, when I talk to you, can I come to you and confide in you? Can I be serious with you for a moment and not be judged by how I feel about this, or help me talk through this so that I don't feel crazy in feeling some type of way? Or, hey, am I wild for feeling like this? Like, just examining the candid thoughts that I might otherwise be judged for out in the world. So when it comes time for, hey, V, I need a favor, I feel obligated. Yeah, yo, you heard me out. You provided a safe space for me to speak on some shit that I might have not spoken on otherwise, and boom. Anything you need, bruh. Anything you need. What you need. That's how I like to run. And that's why I always tell people, meet me there. Meet me at the spot where obligations meet. You dig what I'm saying? Where your obligation to me, my obligation to you are on even terms, and we got that reciprocity now.
I feel you, but I think I've been running into. I feel like maybe it's hard for people to match my energy or my output, and when I don't get it in return, I question the friendship.
Oh, definitely. Definitely.
Yep.
When you ain't getting what you've been putting out, you be sitting there like, what the fuck am I doing this shit for then?
But that also falls into knowing the capacity of who you're dealing with too.
I don't have and
But
I'm gonna say this just in response.
Speak on it.
Your capacity to handle me as your friend, and you know that you put a greater weight on me than I do on you, you need to make sure that you have the same type of capacity to handle me when I need you as I give you when you need me.
You gotta have that awareness. Yes.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Like,
Okay.
financial aside, anything else, it should be kind of equally yoked, evenly. Coof. If I need a listening ear and you're there for me, then I should at least be reciprocal to have that listening ear for you in your time of need. But also in friendship, which is what I was gonna say a second ago. With me, with any of my friends, my answer is always yes, unless it's something I can't do, and then the answer is no. And all I ask of any of my friends is to know that if I say no, it's because it truly doesn't fit with whatever you need or that I can handle for you in the moment. And normally my no will come with a no, I can't do it today. But if you give me a day or so, or if you give me till tomorrow, or I can do it next week. How much time you got to get it done? All right, let me see if I can get somebody to help. Since I can't help you, I'm gonna still go through the steps of trying to help you when I can't do it, as opposed to just, oh, this man always here for me, but then when he asks me something, says, nah, I ain't got you. Nah, my nigga, I'm not that type. That's foul. That's a user in my mind.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as I see that, oh yeah, you got to fucking go.
Nah, I've been one of those people, and that's funny that you say that too, because I feel like when I was younger, I was one of those people that held on to different people or friendships and called people my friends or whatever, just because we had a lot of time put in together.
Mm-hmm.
But they never really reciprocated anything that I've ever done for them. I've always showed up. I've always went out of my way. If you call me, I got you. And then those same people weren't the same for me when I needed them. And I had to start recognizing that. And sometimes it's hard to recognize that when you have so many it's one of those things where you put the one negative thing behind and you bring all of the positive stuff to the front. So around that time, I had so many other people that were there, and I kind of threw what they weren't doing for me in front of everything, everything else that was just positive. So I didn't get to recognize it as much. But then there was a certain situation that happened where I called this person directly, the first person to know everything, to go there. That's the person who I wanted to have my ear, what I was saying to them, I wanted their ear. That was it. And it was like, hold on, like you can't give that to me. Oh no, because I do too much.
Mm-hmm.
I do too much.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that's real talk. Like, and like I said, at the beginning, like people read that as a tit for tat or like you keeping score, but it's like instinctually we keep score. Somebody did this for me, let me be available for them because they did this for me.
Yeah.
Keeping score ain't always I did this for you, you got to do something for me. No, it's hey, you did something for me, let me return the favor. It's a simple thing. You always been a stand-up person. What you need, bro?
Mm-hmm.
I know I can go talk to them if I got to, what's up? You got something on your mind? You got something heavy weighing on you.
Yep.
And people will really hide behind this phrase, this lack of capacity for shit. But it's like, keep that same lack of capacity. You don't got the capacity to accept help either. Like if you don't got the capacity to give help, you shouldn't have the capacity to accept help.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because that's what it really be about.
Yeah, stand on your shit. Stand on your 1, 2.
Look, I tell you this. I had a friend that I've known since middle school, and we grew up together. And that whole thing of like tit for tat or keeping count, she had a baby before I ever had a child. You know what I did? I showed up to the hospital and I showed up at every last one of those babies' birthday, even up until I had a kid.
Mm.
When my kid was born, did she show up at the hospital for me like I did for her? No. And I was cool with it. But how many birthdays of either one of my children has that girl showed up to? None. And our daughters are the same age. So sometimes you're not trying to keep up the count of anything. Sometimes you can't help but to notice, like, this motherfucker ain't never here.
Right.
Just a taker.
So it's not always a tit for tat, but sometimes you really just have to call shit like you see it. A lot of us don't have friends because we need our friends for money. My friends are my companion. That's my companionship with other people. I'm not looking for you to do anything monetarily for me. All I'm asking for is your presence. Your presence is important. And so when it's not here, damn, you don't even feel important to me. I feel like you're important. Why you ain't showing up? Oh, you don't think that you're important, or you don't think that I'm important enough for you to show up. So it's not a tit for tat thing. Some things are just noticeable.
Right.
Fucking takers.
Mm-hmm.
I got a homeboy. One of my best friends is a manager at an auto parts store. And I'm always hitting him up, yo, I need such and such and such. Because I'm going to get it at the manager price. And I text him, last year. I was like, yo, man. I was like, I ain't never got the chance to, do nothing back for you. Because, I'm in entertainment. And most I can do is get you a ticket to a show or some shit like that. But I was like, one of these days, I'll be able to, look back out on my end. He was like, yo, my nigga, you ain't got to worry about that. He was like, you and your mom made it so that I was able to get out of high school. And, because he had stayed with us around that time. So it was like, he was like, man, you ain't never got to do shit else for me. He was like, you good off of what you've done years ago. But in my mind, it's like, hey, I don't want to be a taker where I'm only hitting you up just for auto parts and shit like that. So I still make sure I let it be known, hey, if whenever I can. But then I think back like, yeah, I took that man to his first concert. It wasn't supposed to be him that went. It was supposed to be my kid's mom, but she didn't want to go. Hey, my nigga, you want to go to the concert? He said, all right. And we fucking went. So
who y'all go see?
It's like,
who y'all go see?
You said what?
Who's at the concert? God damn it.
Who the concert? Oh, yeah. It fucked him up. He said he ain't gonna never be able to really enjoy nobody else shit. It was Jay-Z Blueprint 3.
Okay.
So Jay-Z, Jeezy, and Trey Songz. He was like, man, you done fucked up my concert career. He was like, ain't nobody talking about
that ain't why he was asking. He thought you took him to a Jagged Edge concert or something like.
No.
Y'all niggas went to the R&B concert.
I mean, if I did,
the Jagged Edge.
if I
Genuine
did,
and shit.
we some R&B niggas, so we would have fucked with it. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I'm not taking a nigga to the R&B concert. That's a fall. That's a hard fall.
Jagged Edge is a group of men that sing. So damn it, I'll take my homie to an R&B concert. If you love
Drew Hill, Genuine.
Now I'm
if
tricked.
You love Drew Hill,
that's when I
Hill,
crashed the car to Jagged Edge. Right to J.E. Heartbreak. The last thing I remember was, can't take another heartbreak. And then boom, I'm backed up on the side of the road.
You gotta do the head.
We're gonna be in there. Tell me what you want. We're gonna be doing the steps beside each other.
That album was dope as shit. Can't take another heartbreak. Nigga, that's when they had the hey, where the party at? Girls just don't know where the Bacardi at. Man, look, I was outside for that.
But yeah, like I've any of my friends, most of my friends end up being my best friends, and it's because they look out for me when they can. I look out for them when I can, and if they need an ear or help, I try to be available. If I'm not, then I let it be known, hey, I'm not at the moment, and they don't take it to heart because they know I'm there any other time, and vice versa on my end. I know when they don't have the time is because, hey, they busy at the moment. Because when I need them to be there and they got the time, they there.
You know what I'm gonna say about each and every one of you here? And I can honestly say this: y'all all are good friends simply because y'all are righteous and you believe in doing right as opposed to what is self-serving. Like
Yeah.
there are some people out in this world, they'll say what's right when the situation serves them. When it's appealing, but like it takes a special type of person to say, oh, it's gonna fuck me up, but nah, you right. This might cause me a loss, but you right. All right, you right. Let me make this like that's a real big trait to me when it comes to like deciphering friendships and the quality of people that you around. Because people love to talk about when they right and when they wrong. And they rarely accept when they're wrong, but they quick to tell you about something they was right about.
Mm-hmm.
And just that moment of being able to say, I was wrong there. Look, that was wrong, and even though it's gonna work against me, you right. And that's a big character trait because I tell people that all the time. Look, sometimes I'm truthful to a fault. Like I'll tell the truth even if it's gonna set me up for failure.
Same.
Yeah. What'd you say?
Same. Because I think if you a real friend, you're not gonna let your friend just be out here acting the ass or saying the wrong shit or treating people fucked up, and they might not even realize it. I think a lot of people don't say nothing, and I'm gonna say something. If you wrong or if I feel like what you're doing is questionable, whether you get mad at me or not, I'm gonna say something. I think that's being a true friend. Is telling you when you're wrong, or helping you see it in a different light or whatever. I'm not just gonna let you just do whatever the fuck you want to do, and then I'm still saying I'm your friend.
No,
That ain't
I
about to happen.
appreciate you for that. You tell me I'm wrong 7 times a day.
I try. I try. That's a
Damn,
goal.
not
It's
you try.
yeah. It's like a what do they call that? The cops when they a quota. It's like a quota. How many times can I tell Vino he wrong today?
At least 4.
At least 4. Right. Minimum 4, max 7.
He'd be like,
But
you
no.
know what, Vino, you might have it wrong here. You want to evaluate that? I'd be like, how am
I'ma
I
try.
wrong today, Polo?
And I feel like I have to go through the complete opposite. So like, especially whenever me and Vino have been into it with people.
Mm-hmm.
People think that I always just take Vino's side. But I'm one of those friends where we ain't gonna look like a broken chain here. I correct you on the back end.
Right.
And so like people will think that I just am telling Vino, like, you know what, good job. Everything that you're doing is great. You ain't did nothing wrong. And I'll be fussing at him in the background.
Billy fusses at me daily.
I haven't had, you know what, Vino, you've been very well behaved. I haven't had to fuss at you in a while.
That's because I took my own advice from this show. Maybe I should just shut the fuck up.
Well, I haven't had to fuss at
Sometimes that's the best
You don't have to
medicine.
fuss at me when I shut up.
A little shut the fuck up works sometimes.
Yeah, just shut the fuck up.
So, but yeah, so people think that I'm just always on Vino's side. Like, and I am on his side, but just because I'm on his side don't mean that I'm taking his side. That just means that's my friend and I'm going to support him and be there for him. But sometimes support look to y'all a different way than it does on the inside.
Yeah.
Y'all don't know what go on off camera, on the phone, whatever. Y'all just see we come up here and we laugh and joke together. I might come up here with an attitude every now and then, but y'all don't know if it's towards Vino or if it's towards somebody else on the camera or if it's just in my everyday life.
Right.
I've been up here upset with Vino before.
I've gotten a lot of messages saying, Billy getting tired of your silly ass. That's what they like to say. I can't wait till she tell you about yourself. I'm like, she tells me about myself every day. We still friends. See, that's the difference between y'all. Y'all do it spitefully. She do it so that it can help me grow. Y'all only want to tell a person about themselves when you're mad and you're fed up and you like, all right, let's burn this bridge now. Real friend will tell you what's up with yourself on a Tuesday over tacos, and then be like, "You want some? You want some more? All right, now sit your silly ass down. You've been doing
Yes,
some
damn,
bullshit."
man.
Mm-hmm. Well,
But that's all you supposed to see, though. I've always thought that,
on
like,
camera.
if we cool,
Yeah,
we can go through some shit, and it don't have to be like this big public event for everybody to see. And that's where a lot of times where I've just completely dropped people because of that. Like, we friends, and yeah, one of us might feel a certain way, but we don't just go out to the world and be like, oh no, fuck that person, they ain't shit, and then throw all their business out in the street.
yeah.
That's what Vino was talking about earlier. You never met me no good then.
Never
What if
met
you've
me
known
no
this person? Like, I've been running to a issue, and unfortunately, it has been dealing with finances, but it's with people. 3 individuals off top of my head that I've known for a long fucking time, and at the end of conversation, they'll be like, "Hey, love you, bro, love you," right? But then the next time I talk to him, he say, "Can I borrow $20?" So was the "I love you" yesterday to set me up for the $20, or it's 2 separate things? Do you love me for real, but you need $20 and it ain't got nothing to do with it, or you love me because you know I got $20?
You only gonna know that when you don't got the $20.
Or no, when they don't need the $20.
Am I still gonna hear from them?
The only time they tell you they love you is when they ask you for money the next day.
With one individual, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I would think that about that person. Oh no, you only love me because you need some money.
Even
As
though
I
I've
said,
known them
don't
for
have
a
the money
long
one
time.
day.
I don't
See
give
if
a
the
fuck
love
how
still
long
there.
nobody known each other.
Mm-hmm. A user is a user.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, don't have that $20 one day, and you'll see everything. They forget the 5th time when you said they forget the 4th. How I go? I said yes the 4 previous times, but you only counting when I said no that 5th time.
Right.
You
Let's see
forget the
how they
4
act.
previous times I said yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Beyonce made a song like that.
You don't.
Vino don't want to hear that.
No, I just because every time somebody says Beyonce to me, I remember our adventure in Washington with the nigga falling out on the floor dancing. Shout out my little African princess. How you doing, baby? I ain't heard from you, so I'm gonna assume that you ain't shit either, like the rest of these American bitches, because you ain't called me either. I told you what it was. I wanted to be a prince
Leave
of
Lupita
Zamunda.
alone. You know it takes 4 days to get back to Africa.
It's been a week.
It might take longer if you ain't got the money like that. She might have had a layover somewhere. She
She
might be.
had money. See, I didn't tell you this, Benny, but you came back in. She had bought me mad drinks that
Oh yeah,
night.
you did say she
She
had
bought
lost
me.
her
She
stack.
got
You
paper.
yeah.
She pulled out a wallet. She said she had left her wallet in the restaurant. Right, it was literally $1,000 in this wallet, like mad $100 bills. She said she
Yeah, I
walked
remember
back.
you
They
said
still
that.
had the wallet. She was so happy. She's like, "Oh my god, I would have lost $1,000." And then she was talking to me like casual. You know how African people talk. You know, I have rupees over here, like you know how Prince Hakeem was talking. And like then you have the fly ass expensive shit and don't be acting like it's just normal. Like
Hello,
this shit,
Baba.
nobody just walks around with $1,000 in their pocket cash no more.
Sometimes
Hello, Baba.
women just want a one night stand too. Sometimes, you know.
I don't want a one night stand. I've never wanted a one night stand.
I'm saying it sounded like Lupita wanted a one night stand with you.
It did sound like it.
Yeah,
It
that's
did.
kind of what
It
she
definitely.
wanted.
She definitely did.
She
She
tried to
looked
get
me.
you drunk, and she tried to take you back to the hotel, and you said, "No, I'm not that kind of man."
So
And
did
she
you
said,
call
"Oh,
her?
No, I didn't take a number. I'm doing this new thing. I'm not taking nobody's number no more because and maybe it's me. Maybe I'm traumatized. Maybe I'm triggered. But the way women make it seem like niggas are thirsty, I don't want your phone number. And not initially. Like, here's my number. If you're really interested, call me and we can talk. You'll let me know if you want to talk. Like you be taking bitches numbers and they be like, oh, don't call me this time. Look, I'm not gonna do all that. I got shit I be up to too.
I think
So
Vino is looking for a wife.
Pick up the
I am.
phone, tell
I
me if
really
it's
am.
real.
That's been my mode the whole time.
Okay, so Vino, you said that in there I met 2 guys that did that to me this weekend. They was like, I'm not gonna take your number down, but you hit me up when you're ready.
Yeah.
How long before y'all just kind of be like, well, fuck that shit?
When she don't call. I mean, but that's the
Like,
purpose
no,
of
hold
doing
on.
it
But
like that.
when do y'all get to the point where y'all like, oh no, this bitch she ain't gonna call?
But I assume that the moment I gave her my number. If she didn't call me right then and there and say, look, I want you to have my number here, call me whenever. I'm calling you right now. That's my ideal answer. I'm calling you right now. Here, I want you to have my number. Because that shows genuine interest, because that's what we face nowadays as men nowadays with dealing with ladies is I don't want to feel like I'm bothering you. They'll try to set you up and make you seem like, oh, he's stalking, oh, he motherfucking, he's sweating me. Oh, why give this nigga my number?
Okay.
No, I gave you.
Oh shit. Okay. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell y'all what I did. So I got 2 guys I got 2 guys numbers. They did not want my number. They said call me, text me when you want. I said I'm not a texter because I need for anybody that's whatever. I need to know because I'm not gonna text your ass. I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna put you on FaceTime. I'm gonna get to hear your voice. You're gonna get to hear mine. Okay.
Exactly.
So one of the guys, he said, shit, I ain't no texter either. He said, I'm old school. I'm pick up the phone. I want to hear your voice. I said, okay, cool. The other guy said, oh, well, I'm a texter. I don't really do all that talking on the phone. So the guy that gave me, the first guy that said he liked to call, I called him on FaceTime as soon as I got home to let him know I was safe. He was still at the place.
There you go.
But that's that don't look thirsty.
No, you look like you. It's not. See, women aren't thirsty. That's a label that they've thrown at us. Thirsty.
Mm-hmm.
Women are interested.
Women are interested. They're not thirsty, because that's what we have to struggle with. We have to struggle with trying to get a woman's interest. Y'all know we're supposed to be interested in y'all, so therefore, yeah, technically we are kind of thirsty. We most men like most women.
Okay.
Most women don't like most men. They're very selective about the men they like. So if you're interested, then you can't be thirsty because you're interested in me. Now, it becomes a thirst thing when all the women are over the same man. Oh, y'all thirsty for that nigga.
Oh.
Yeah, that's when it becomes thirsty. Like, oh, y'all all want the same nigga. Y'all bitches thirsty. But
I just kind of wanted to, see.
Oh no, it's just a defense mechanism that we have to work around now, because, in the same sense, it's like one of the things that I find real unfair in this world, right? And this is a big one for me, and I don't even speak on it too much because I really don't want to even have the argument, because there is no argument to be had. The fact that if I go tell my homeboys, or if I'm telling niggas that I smashed a chick, that's in bad character. But there is this thing called the T app where women can tell about their experiences with men, and these men don't even know that they're being bashed and badmouthed, but that's okay. But if I tell somebody, oh yeah, me and her was fucking, we did this, and that, oh, I'm a villain. I'm a scourge of the worst kind.
Yeah.
And that shit is just weird to me. So it's like we dealing with a lot of double standards that, that's why I say I'm gonna just give you my number. If you call, then I know you're interested. It ain't me sweating you. It ain't me possibly being put into a position where me being called a predator of any kind, or setting it up like, oh, he's abusive or he's a red flag. Nah, you call me. We'll talk then.
Hmm. So
Because
it
if
seems
you
like
call
it's
me,
more so of like a defense mechanism.
that's all this world is a defense mechanism. Everything is fight or flight. Everything is fight or flight because it's like I can't be called a weirdo. I can't be called a stalker. I can't be called extra. If you called me, you showed interest. All right, now I'm just putting the energy into someone who's interested. Because you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's why I say I'm not even taking no more numbers anymore. I don't want nobody number.
Yeah.
Hey, if we having a good time, having a good conversation,
I'll
let's talk.
reciprocate interest.
Yeah.
Well, see, so Vino knows about the story that one of the securities gave me a phone number. Oh, you're back. Hey,
Yeah, what's up?
Okay.
Try and push through it.
No, you good.
You good, brother? You good, brother? You see me?
But okay, so he gave me his phone number. Well, we actually exchanged phone numbers. I messaged him for a while, letting him know I'm on my way to New York, blah, blah, blah. Now, Vino, this is the guy that told me that I did not have intentions of talking to him because I came to New York. And I did not message him, I guess, within a certain amount of time. So I had already let him know when I go out of town, I'm not trying to talk to nobody from home. If you're from home, I don't care who you are. I'm out of town. I'm enjoying a vacation. I'm not trying to be all up in my phone the whole time. But Monday came. I rested and I worked on Monday. Tuesday came. I finally got to actually get some sleep. Wednesday, I'm about to message him. And he messaged me at 7:00 in the morning. Talking about, well, why did you give me a phone number if you wasn't going to use it? And da da da. Well, you knew what I was doing. Why didn't you ask me if I'm okay instead of waking up looking like Mr. Grumpy Pants?
Yeah, why is you coming with that type of energy at 7 in the morning?
At 7:00 in the morning.
Because you cutting into his talking you out your draws time. That's the part people won't. Nobody wants to admit we're all trying to fuck. And the faster I can get you on the phone, the more I can say to you to get you to let your guard down, the faster I can get your draws off. So if you're delaying me of getting to know you to get to the point of fucking you, then you're hindering me. So that's why he came off aggressive, because he like, you slowing down you slowing up my flow.
Mm-hmm. Can I ask you this question as a woman, Phil?
Huh?
Can I ask you your expertise as a woman, Phil?
Okay.
Do you realize, and I'm just saying you specifically, and maybe you can speak for other women if you want to, that even men with the best and most pure intentions want to fuck?
Yes.
Like even the men that who want to make you a wife, want to treat you well, want to see the best things for you, want to elevate your status and position, they want to fuck too. I think that goes over a lot of women's heads.
No, I don't think that it goes over our heads because I feel like, that girl said it in a song. I know she was singing with a nigga. You ain't gotta say too much from the look in your eyes. I can tell. We want to fuck too. Okay? At the end of the night, we want to fuck too. Now, I might not want to fuck you as quickly as you want to fuck me. But yeah, we want some good dangling.
And that's where the conversation starts. Hey, what's your time frame? Because I'm thinking 2-3 months. Yeah, I give you some. I'm thinking 2-3 days, and I was gonna get some. Can we find a middle ground here?
Yeah, I'm trying to expedite to the good part
That's
of the
real
relationship.
conversations that people avoid. As soon attraction is this. Ooh, I want to impregnate this person or be impregnated by this person. That's what attraction is. I could procreate my seed with this person. When you see somebody and they attracted to you and they spark that thing is you wanting to have sex with them to procreate your seed, to create another life. Some people put 5 minutes on that. That's how long you need to. I met a girl in college. It was like I could tell from when I saw you we was gonna fuck.
Mm-hmm.
She knew either I was gonna push up or she was gonna push up, but we was gonna link up at some point. So it could be anywhere from 5 minutes to 6, 9 months to a year. Or I'm a virgin and I'm only gonna do it when I get married. But people are scared to just zero in on the hey, what's the time frame you make a motherfucker wait? Or how long would you make me wait? Because for certain guys, it's 3 days, and for certain guys, it's 30 days. Because he got this, this, and this, so yeah, he can get it off of this. Or I'm gonna make him wait because he don't have this. So that's the real conversations, and that would alleviate a lot of the bullshit when it comes down to relationships. If motherfuckers was just gonna jump straight to that point.
But if women get too forward about it, then men judge them. So they kind of wait and you know what I'm saying, kind of wait it out and see how it go before they let us know like that. Except if they Vino, the African broad, tried to get in his draws that night.
No, she was being subtle about it. Like she was giving me the subtle
buying you 8 drinks.
She was trying to see where my mindset was. I feel she definitely wanted me to dump the bones, but I feel like she wanted me to be aggressive and pursue it, like be the one to take it. But I'm like, baby girl, in Africa that work. You know, I'm in America now. Like they be calling you a predator. They be screaming shit. You know what I mean? That's why we didn't go to a good bar, baby. We could have went to a good bar if the situation and the culture wasn't what it was. I'd be like, yo, hop in the ride, let's go over, because I know this spot got some great toppings. You know, we could have had some little lamb bites, and you know what I'm saying? We could have.
But would you have respected her? Would you have looked at her as a real potential wifey if she gave you some the first night?
Yes, but you see, that isn't my problem. My problem is I understand that. Okay, let me take a step back.
Come on now, keep it real, because that was a soft yes.
This is very real.
It was like yes, yes.
In my previous relationship, I could have slept with the woman I was with the first night I met her. I told her specifically, I know that I have a problem, and it was just me at the time. I have a problem with intimacy in the way that if I get it from you right now, I'm not sure if I really like you. Like, I'm attracted to you. I'll fuck you. Yes. But I'm not sure if we got something that can sustain past just this moment right here.
Yes.
So I am at a point in my life where I'm holding off on the like instant gratification of sex between people, because I want to know if it's something that because I have to be honest. I'm 44 now. I'm at an age where it's more sunsets behind me than it is in front of me. So at a certain point, we're gonna get to be at a point where it's like, all right, sex ain't the thing that's holding this shit together. The relationship is the I actually like this person. I appreciate this person. I value this person. So what I'm doing now in relationships is evaluating whether I value this person. Because there's a lot of bitches I can fuck. We all know that. There's mad bitches to fuck. But how many bitches do you value? Pardon me. How many women do you value? Because it's a bunch of bitches to fuck. But how many women do you actually value? Do you say to yourself, if sex was off the table, I could still talk to this person. I would still do for this person. I would still feel obligated to do right by this person. Because a lot of niggas ain't living like that. A lot of niggas is fucking bitches, and then once the pussy is dried up, I don't fuck this bitch. No. So I know who I am in that sense now, where it's like, I want to make sure I actually really like you. That's why I've been hitting people with that question. Hey, what if your dick didn't get hard until you really, really like the person? Not attracted to her body, like her smile, like the way she smells, want to touch, want to be all up inside her. What if you just had to actually like this person? The things they do, the way they treat people, the way they respond to adversity. You know what I mean? Like, the person. So
I'd
I
have less
wouldn't per se
bodies.
lose, yeah, I wouldn't lose respect for her for giving me pussy the first night, but I know that we're built on something real fragile.
I'd have way less bodies if my dick ain't get hard until internally I knew I liked them. Yeah, 'cause I done fucked a bunch of bitches that do not care for at all.
Yo, I
So,
think I maybe only like 4 girls in my whole life for real.
yeah, where it's like, and that's sex is the bonus, sex is the icing on the cake, and that's companionship. Some type of equally yoked reciprocity. Can I get things done with this person outside of this? So yeah, it makes sense but that ain't what some people are looking for. And even then, if everybody would just be open and honest with themselves, hey, I'm looking for this. So yeah, I could fuck you today, but I'd rather fully get to know you to see if we compatible and can create a life together because that's what I want. Some people gonna look at him like, oh, that nigga corny for saying that. Some women, oh, that nigga corny for saying that. But no, he said what the fuck he wanted. And eventually saying that to enough women that you meet that you're attracted to, you will find a woman to say, hey, I'm looking for the same thing. So now let's exchange numbers and go through the next step of getting to know each other. Since we see we're on a similar wavelength of thinking with how a relationship should go or how we want our relationship to go. But everybody,
And then again,
keep it real.
and then again, with how a lot of these women are operating nowadays, oh, I was just drunk. That didn't really mean nothing. Low. All right, well then, cool. Why would I want to be around somebody who changes up when they drunk? I don't want
Right.
that in my life. I don't want
So,
somebody who it was cool. We was fucking and it was all good when we drunk. And then now you sober and you like, I don't got nothing in common with this person.
Mm-hmm.
so as the girl on here that married the man that was supposed to be a one night stand.
Okay.
So I met him on my birthday weekend. He was a friend of my friend, and he was actually I don't know what he was looking for that night. I just know that he was told, hey, I'm going out on my best friend's birthday. She bringing her home girl with her. One of them is easy and one of them is not. Decide how you want to spend your night. Okay.
Who
Were
were
you the
you?
easy friend or not friend?
I was the not easy
Oh,
friend.
okay. I'm about to say,
But
So originally he started off talking to my friend.
easy friend.
And
mm,
I was like, I didn't like him physically. He was not my type. I don't really like light skinned guys. I always just end up with a light skinned guy, but he had fucked up teeth. Okay.
mm,
So I wasn't physically attracted to him. I was attracted to the things that he was saying. And so she didn't want him. Well, she wanted him, but her little main nigga kind of showed up and fucked up stuff. And so when
mm,
when the main nigga, I was like, okay, well, I like what you've been saying. You know, I want to fuck him tonight. I want to fuck him based off of the things that he was saying, not because of I was physically attracted to him, but we end up vibing like the whole night. And we were having little conversations that I don't think, and this happens to me a lot. I end up having conversations with people that I don't think that I'm gonna have. And then I might not be feeling them, but they're feeling me. Well, it wasn't that way. We were both digging each other conversation, and I end up, you know, and we got married from there.
Wow.
surprise, motherfuckers.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And
So let me ask you,
infidelity,
Philly, do
huh?
women like respect when a dude tell them up front that they just want to have a good time, they just want sex, or do they look at them like, oh, you just a fuck boy?
So me personally, because I can't speak for all women, I'm not the voice of women. I like when a man tell me that because that gives me a decision on if that's what I want to be a part of or not. Oh, do I just want to be somebody that get fucked every now and then? By this nigga, yeah. Thank you for telling me that. So we just gonna fuck when we fuck. Or I could be like, No, I ain't trying to be used like by this person, especially by this person. Nope, don't want to deal with it.
Motherfuckers be scared of that rejection part.
Mm-hmm.
That if he or she don't, so they just be like, oh well, I'll just stick around him and we'll play date for now while I'm deciding if I really like this person.
Have you ever fucked with a girl and her name and you know that her name that came up somewhere? So not that she has like a bad reputation, but maybe she's one of your homeboys fucked her 10 years ago.
That happens
Nah,
way
she
Start
more
always
than
dealing
be
with
on
like
limits.
that happens way more than women think it does. And the
okay.
funny part is, I can forgive you if you're straight up about it.
Yeah.
But
It'd be the lie. It'd be the lie, because that's what happens a lot of times. Women will be like, I ain't ever. Like, my man got no reason to lie to me. He's really just telling me this, like, so I can make an informed decision on whether I want to fuck with you for real. Because I could just fuck you and keep it pushing.
Yeah, and it depends on who the nigga is and all that shit too.
yeah,
Cause
it's so many factors. But
Right.
no, I slept with the what was supposed to be one night stand. I wasn't the easy girl to go after. I was gonna say I was the hard girl.
you was the girl
And I know
Andre
y'all waiting
Benjamin
on
was
me to
talking
fuck
about.
up.
You was
but
the girl Andre
but
Benjamin was talking about
but
on Love
I
Below.
wasn't like my homeboys always say, like, nah, Philly ain't fucking like that. Like, if you want to fuck somebody, don't go after Philly. And if you is trying to do something, like, you need to make sure that you come at it and you like really good, or got some good game or something. But don't just come at Philly and think you're gonna talk to her any type of way. So I don't know. I
You
didn't
woke
have
up that
a
morning like
bad reputation or nothing.
you woke up
Yeah.
that next morning like, where are my panties?
Where are my
Oh,
panties?
That's how
oh
it
my
was the
god.
next morning.
He gonna think
It's
I'm a hoe. I don't care. I liked it. It was my birthday and I was drunk anyway.
Look,
No, Benny, my story is fucked up. My one night stand story with him is fucked up. So I end up letting my homegirl drive my car home. I rode with him. I trusted him enough to ride home with him. And now I'm stranded 45 minutes from my car. He wakes up and he starts getting ready. And I'm like, oh, you about to take me to my car? He says, no, I'm about to go play the drums at the church. I'll be back around this time. And I'm like, where am I supposed to go until you get back? And he was like, don't your girl? I said, she's not about to drive my car during the day. She ain't got no insurance on it. So, yeah. I
my
let her.
thing is, that is so typical nigga.
He left me at his
To,
house.
to
He didn't,
one night stand the chick and the next morning go play drums at the church.
and,
Like,
and leave me at the house.
go act like you like the sin ain't still at your house.
Yeah. It's
You
always
was a
the
one
thinking.
night you was a one night strand. You want a one night stand, you was a one night strand.
That's wild.
Yeah.
To leave my sin at the house. They said leave your sins at the altar. Nigga, you should have brought it to church.
No.
Brooklyn said she met DJ the Chicago Kid. She want to drink, do drugs, and have sex tonight, but I got church in the morning.
Amen. Amen.
He did. He left me in the house to go play drums
But that was
at
a
the
play,
church.
though. You know, that was just a way for you to be there later when he got back home.
Yeah,
He got back so
round
he could
two.
finish sinning.
Right.
Yeah, round
He
two,
wanted
round
Hold
some more.
on.
three.
So first off, this is a goddamn primitive Baptist church where they wash feet every fifth Sunday, and it was the third Sunday. So they was in there taking communion. Okay. They was in church until 3:00 in the motherfucking afternoon.
Sound about right.
He left at 8:00 in the morning.
So what was he doing at the house? You was binge watching some shit, going through his drawers, looking at his medicine cabinet.
I woke up and I cooked me some breakfast. When I found
Oh, he had food in the crib.
no, he had bacon and eggs.
That's
Yeah.
all you need.
Yeah, so I made Miss Bacon and eggs because I was trying to be simple. I was just trying to go and get some cereal. There wasn't no cereal.
See, y'all really, see, that's how y'all end up getting married. Y'all was feeling each other.
No, we were. We were
Yeah.
absolutely feeling each other when we met each other. So I think that every situation is different. Like I think that so like I
That's
think
crazy.
that there's something that's going to like I don't know if it's mentally or logically, and y'all correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that there is something that mentally happens that makes you say, "Oh yeah, she's a one night stand," but now I'm really really fucking with her. Like she's not just the one night stand.
That's because
Yeah,
you took the
some
time to
personality
understand. Like
from
once the sex moved on, and then you actually got a chance to explore her personality, you're like, okay, this is something I could fuck with. But that's why I said it's more factors involved as well, because I need to know who you are in crisis. I need to know who you are when the times are good, when the times is bad, when the times is up in the air, when we have the moments of uncertainty, because every life has a little bit of uncertainty to it. I need to know what it's like when you don't got it all figured out. I need to know all that shit. It's funny that you say that too, because it's like that's how me and my baby mother kind of hooked up. Like I thought it was gonna be a one night stand that first night, and she just kind of hung around. She was at the spot. I hit her with the same shit. Hey, yeah, cook, do whatever you want. I gotta go make a run real fast. You can chill here, just food, whatever you want to make. Go ahead and make it. I'll be back in like 35 minutes. Came back, this bitch had pancakes made. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, he didn't get back until like 2-3 o'clock in the afternoon. So now I'm hungry again. So I done went ahead and ate the shit that I left over for him.
Oh yeah, you gotta eat that. Yeah, no. I wouldn't even been mad at that. That's why I said I came back. I was shocked when she had pancakes.
You ain't
made.
gone that long.
Yeah, I just went to go serve a fiend real fast. I said, oh shit, I gotta go serve Roy real fast. Roy down there waiting. And I went down the hill real fast. I made like 400 and came back.
I think that if that happened to me again, though, I'm gonna take that as a red flag. If I leave a stranger in my house that I don't know, that means that I don't really have anything of value to take in the first place.
yeah, that camera set up.
Nigga didn't have nothing worth stealing.
You got cameras set up.
Oh yeah, or he got cameras set up. But me, I had shit worth stealing in the house. It was just big as fuck. He was gonna get noticed walking out with a big ass TV. You get noticed trying to walk out with a safe. Like
maybe.
Oh no, this safe you'd have got noticed. You'd have been it's heavy, it's awkward to carry, it's wild.
Like, okay, what kind of flat screen TVs he got? Oh, those fat back flat screens. I can't take that one.
You walked through every nook and cranny of that man's house while he was playing them drums for the Lord, didn't you?
Yes, sir. Because okay, the house was too decorated. It looked like a woman had came in there and like decorated the house. And so I was like, no, there's some panties in one of these panty drawers. He know that I looked through it. Once I woke up and actually saw everything in there, because I don't know how to lie.
See, like, in my player days, that's why I always did a sweep after every chick left. I always did a sweep. You looking for little strands of weave. You looking for underwear that's tucked in crazy places. You looking for tampon wrappers and shit.
I used to keep my one night stand panties. I used to keep the one night stand panties in the Crown Royal bag.
Everybody did.
I don't want none of your belongings.
Everybody did, Nick.
This chick left her jeans in my
I done seen
them.
In college, we had a lamp. We just hung them off of. We just mad.
Your jeans in this trunk. I took them jeans out of my house and put them in my trunk. No, you're not about to leave your pants in my house. No.
But no, I did. I looked through the house. I looked through the drawers. Yeah. But the house was decorated like a woman lived there. It didn't look like what I felt like a bachelor pad would look like.
So you
It
just
looked
saying he
like
had pictures on the wall, and this
yes.
nigga had pictures.
Yes,
So
like
being that
so another thing that's a red flag to me. Hold on, real quick, Benny, is niggas that don't have headboards.
what's wrong with that?
She
You
don't
ain't
know.
got
She
no
don't
true
know which way to
bed.
sleep. She don't know which way to sleep.
Shit, no headboard mean no
What?
headboard knocking against the wall.
But look, but no, this is what this nigga did. This is why I thought he had a woman. He got a curtain rod, hung up some shears, and did like a homemade headboard out of curtains. It was beautiful. Okay. It looked majestic and shit. It looked like the bed was in front of a window, but it wasn't.
Well, maybe his mama
So being
told him
that you
that.
married this man, did you
No,
find
he
out if
said
it
he
was
went on
him?
YouTube and watched the shit. I said, oh damn, YouTube
That's what I was about to say.
University.
Did you find out? Did you find out that he really decorated the place, or that his
Yes.
somebody?
No. Listen, I married the nigga.
Yeah.
This nigga
So
was
you found out
Martha
the truth.
Stewart. No, I
I was just
ended
about
up
to say, did he do some more DIY shit later on?
absolute. He did the same thing. Because we still didn't buy a headboard. The first year of our marriage, we didn't have no headboard. Okay,
You
so
was loving it. You was loving that no headboard.
but what
He's stringing up
what
shower
made me
curtains.
realize like he's just a handy nigga that so like you know those clocks that there was stickers and you had to hang it perfectly, the notches. I seen him do that and then turn it into something like real crazy decorative. And I was like, oh shit. No, the nigga was Martha Stewart on his own. Without his mom. That's just the type of shit that he would do.
So what
Like
happened?
this
Why y'all break up?
They got
Unfaithful.
divorced.
He was unfaithful.
Unfaithful and a lot of unresolved issues. Just around who we were growing into. That's what we're
y'all
saying.
grew apart.
He refused to go get them headboards, and she
Now we
decided.
end up getting. I think that's what fucked our relationship up. We ended
Y'all
up
went and
getting
bought
a
a headboard. God damn it.
Not only like we didn't get like a regular size headboard. We got one of the oversized ones that
The
go like
stupid one.
almost to the top of the wall. Yeah.
One of them motherfuckers.
See,
Think the
you could have had
headboard
it
fucked
all.
up the relationship.
Could have had it all, but you want a headboard. This man made you a
I
window.
didn't go. Look, he went and
He made you a window.
Little Martha Stewart went and got a whole bedroom set, didn't consult with me. It showed up at the house. I said, oh my gosh, that's beautiful.
You got me thinking I'm gonna put a curtain up on my bed and shit. I'm gonna put me one up.
Hold on. I'm gonna send you you know what? I'm gonna put it on my story. So y'all gotta go see my story. I'm gonna show y'all what the shit look like because I have a picture. I really
He
do.
made you
in the morning.
He made you a window.
Yes. But there was an actual window in there already, just bringing in the sunset.
But you wanted a headboard.
Fucked it all up.
Oh damn! Nah,
that'd be a lot of people's problem. They and that's the 80-20 shit they was talking about in that Tyler Perry movie.
Mm-hmm.
You got a motherfucker who doing 80% of everything, but you looking at 20% that they not doing, and then go find the 20% in somebody else, but then they missing the other 80% that you needed. So you traded 80% for 20% that you thought you needed so bad.
I like the little window headboard. I ain't gonna lie.
You married the nigga.
It was very. I didn't have a headboard. Okay, so everybody, when you have the headboard hit the back of the wall. You go boom, 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 boom. Listen, you don't hear it with the curtains, but you see the curtains flowing. Okay, they're flapping to whatever's going on. Okay, you get some time. Okay,
you start fucking, and the curtains start fucking.
Yeah. Shout out to everybody watching on IG, man. We see y'all over there. Appreciate y'all tapping in, man. We see the comments over there, man. Look. Shout out everybody who was in Pittsburgh. I see y'all in the comments over there, man. I had a great time with y'all at Don't Tell and City Winery in Pittsburgh. Shout out Redfish Bowl Art Gallery, man. That shit is a dope little spot. Shout out everybody in the chat over here in YouTube land. We gonna slide up out of here because
I'm about
we
to
been here
hang a
for a minute.
curtain over my bed.
Me too.
That's
I'm
why
going to
hang
get a
curtains.
curtain tonight.
I got a
No, man.
headboard, but I want curtains now too.
I want my shit to flow like that when
nah.
I'm fucking. I want that shit. Where did wind come from? The window. Where did
It's the ceiling fan.
The centrifugal
You gotta
force.
keep that ceiling fan on high when I'm fucking.
high?
Keep that ceiling fan on high. I need that chill across my back when I'm doing what I do. Hey, Polo, man, talk to him. Tell him where they can find you, bro.
And you can find me IG 180 Polo, YouTube 180 King Polo Comedy, excuse me, on YouTube, IG. Follow your boy, I follow your back. And peace, love. Be a good friend. Don't be a selfish friend. Be a good friend. It's a two-way street. Communication and showing up for people is more important than finances. But if a friend do loan you some money, pay them back, goddammit.
Always. I can dig that. That's some sound information. Pay that motherfucker back.
You should. Because if I catch you having fun when you owe me some money, we're going to have a problem.
It's going to be a fucking problem.
Nigga, tell me about it.
Why is you having fun when you owe me? Okay, you know what? I'm triggered.
I'm triggered. Talk to him, man. Tell him where they can find you.
What up? Times of comfort and joy, everybody. You can follow me on all social media at Benny Blanco Perry. The next Famous First Friday will be July 3rd. We're going to have a good time with that one. That's at Curry's Caribbean Restaurant, 119 East Lee Street, right next door to the historic Hippodrome Theater on 2nd Street, 2nd Street here in Richmond, Virginia. Doors at 7, show is over at 12. Open mic, all talents welcome. $5 shots of rum, $5 shots of tequila, and a $10 specialty drink, and some bomb-ass motherfucking food. We just had them oxtail wings again. The other night we were just there Friday, and delicious from beginning to end. Immaculate meal. Like Polo was just saying, yeah, be a good friend. Take your homeboy to the Jagged Edge concert. You know what I'm saying? J.E. Heartbreak.
I just threw a flag. You can't even see the flag I just threw.
Reciprocity in our friendships and partnerships and situationships and relationship-wise, be open and honest about what you want, what you're looking for. And you'll kind of weed out some of the riffraff.
You trying to be a hoe, just say that.
Yeah, you're only a hoe if you want to be a hoe. If not, you just promiscuous, girl.
Yeah, just say I like different meats.
Wait a minute.
I'm a observer of the delicatessen. That's all you gotta say.
Just say I've been rotted out. I'm hollow inside. I got a lot of space to fill.
Look, y'all telling her to do that. And then when she's ready, y'all not gonna be accepting that girl. When she's
all
ready.
actions have consequences.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute.
That ain't the truth because
that's not fair.
What happens is if you really a good person, it won't matter that you hollow because I can get past that if you're a good person. The problem be that these hoes don't really be good people.
If Superhead can get married, it's a chance for everybody out there.
Are y'all telling me y'all never shit just happened? You feeling somebody, you're having a good time. Like the planets aligned. We had the drinks, we had good conversation, we attracted to each other. Sometimes shit just pop off. That don't mean they for the street. What if they just really feeling you?
No, they is for the street because if drinks align and everything's aligned up and we can settle down, then
I said the planets aligned. I didn't say the drinks aligned.
Well, that's what it sounds like. They had this one drink called a Jupiter. Okay, motherfucker. But motherfucker, what I'm saying is, if everything aligns perfectly and y'all just really in that mode and y'all having a good time,
shit happens.
Why can't it continue?
It can. But because it's a one night stand, we'd be like, oh, I don't trust her and all this kind of shit. What if she was just really feeling you?
But who goes in? I mean, outside of Philly, who goes in and just says, "This is a one night stand. This is one time"? Because I don't know many niggas who gonna go in and be like, "I only just want to hit." Because a one night stand truly means one night only.
Yes, and I have one of those too.
Yeah, most niggas go in, if they hit it, they hope that they can hit it again. So really, the idea of one night stands is not really, and I'm not trying to judge, but I'm saying it more leans towards a feminine mindset where it's like, I'm gonna just do this one time tonight. Nah, nigga, I'm trying to fuck again and again and again. Now I might not be looking for a relationship with her, but I want to hit it a couple of times. I've never just wanted to fuck a chick once.
It's a consolation prize with them. That's why they say one night stand.
Yeah.
Shout out to my one night stand, then you know who you are. Because we ain't never do it again after that. But we cool. But like we cool with each other. So ain't no way that he waiting.
The one night stand a little bit because you cool with him afterwards.
Because we end up running into each other. Like we was always in the same place, and it was like
that's a one
night stand is I ain't never speak to this bitch again. I barely saw her
but if
again.
you fuck somebody that's in your town, your city, and then like the way that Nashville runs, Nashville is so small, everybody runs into everybody.
I would call that more of a fling than a one night stand.
It wasn't a fling. It was supposed to be a one night stand because I met that person that night. We slept with each other that night, and then maybe a couple of weeks after that, we just started running into each other all the time, and it was like, and it wasn't that it was bad. I don't want anybody to think that it wasn't that it was a bad experience with that person. Huh?
If it wasn't bad, y'all have done it again.
It just the conversation after that, and
it was the
everything
moment.
after
it was
that.
Bad.
No, it was just the moment. Sometimes you're just in the moment.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I say. It wasn't worth pursuing again. It was not good. It was not worth going after again. That's why I said I'm at that point in my life where I'm like, what's gonna happen after this? Because I know as a man, my sexual appetite might lead me to want to be curious about something else. So let me make sure I'm locked in here. I like this person. I appreciate and have value for this person. Because
I thought it was just because they had value for the person that they ended up being with. But
so they was in a relationship already when
there's always somebody else floating around somewhere.
No, I say it was a jump off. Y'all ain't hear me.
Oh, I didn't. No, I definitely didn't hear you.
Yeah, I didn't hear that.
It was a jump off. Y'all just jumped off one time. That's all.
And it was cool. Like we still cool.
Hey, I'm with it. You like it. I love it.
I wouldn't do it again.
I've had a couple one night stands. They were my younger years. You know, real talk. It was one chick. I don't even remember her name. I seen her in the streets afterwards. I was like, Georgia King Village. I had to say the project she lived in. I couldn't say her name. I said, Georgia King Village. That's right.
You know what? It's time to get out of here.
Tell me where they can find you, Phil.
Anyways, I'm DamnItPhilly. Please say my name like Hank Hill, y'all.
DamnItPhilly.
I got one TV hung up in here, another one hung up out there. We're playing ring around the TVs, and I'm mounting them. All of them. So we're doing that. So there will be another No Man, No Plan. I just be doing shit by at least the end of this week. And then after we hang up all the TVs, we're going to start painting all of the different furniture. Because y'all know I like white furniture. For everybody that watches me, if you didn't know that, I like white furniture. So we're painting furniture. Other than that, Psycho-Babble every Monday and Wednesday, 9 p.m. Central. And then next week, we're going to be doing what we're doing next week with the Gyro, the cosplay event.
Hey.
Yes. We're going to make it work. hard to work with. He's pickier than me.
Hey, shout out to you, Phil. Raising a dope little cosplayer. Thank you for tapping in. I guess I got to say some words now. As you all know, y'all can find me, Big Vino Comedy, on all platforms. I never realized how I streamlined, how convenient that is to be Big Vino Comedy on everything, because I just filled out some paperwork. Shout out to the people of Don't Tell Comedy. They told me they're going to be looking at me a whole lot more. You know, I finally got around the gatekeepers in that and was able to, you know, let them know, hey, I'm really funny. Like, don't let these people fool you. They'll tell you I have a bad attitude and I'm so hard to work with, but they can't tell you what I've done that makes me a bad No, what gives me a bad attitude to some people is I told them the truth. Okay? And I appreciate people who want the truth and don't punish you for giving the truth. But much love to Pittsburgh this weekend. Shout out the whole city, man. Y'all showed love, man. People came out that I didn't even know fuck with me. I'm still getting messages in the inbox like, you's a funny motherfucker. You funny as fuck. And I'm like, go tell Kevin Hart that shit. I see a lot of people asking to be tagged on it. I'm not even asking you to be tagged. I'm not putting no major posts. I might put a post out. Let me stop lying. Because I might have to just jump in this shit and be like, oh. But I appreciate each and one of y'all for reaching out to me, tapping in with us. I appreciate y'all for coming over here to Psycho-Babble Mondays and Wednesdays. If y'all know anything, y'all know the website, www.comedictherapy.xyz. And it's .xyz, not .com, .xyz, because we get the last laugh. XYZ, nothing comes after that. Shout out to the undefeated. You already know the shit. Smoke weed when you wake up and get your day high hopes. Go get you some High Hopes coffee. You can order that right there on comedictherapy.xyz. The flavors ran out. Look, I'm gonna be real with you. After Pittsburgh this week, I'm out of French toast. I'm out of carrot cake. You got to order those online until I get some more sent to me. We still got some hazelnuts on deck with me, but order your flavors online. That carrot cake is a missile. That's a Scud missile. These people love that shit. I knew that was the right call when I said I'm gonna be doing more white audiences. They like coffee. Man. Let's see what we got coming up on the calendar. This weekend, Saturday, I'll be in Elizabeth City, North Carolina. The venue is called the Heart of Hearts. I don't know exactly the street address, but I know it's called the Heart of Hearts in Elizabeth City, North Carolina. We'll be there Saturday night. I'll be doing some work with Herman Hurston. Week after that is 4th of July weekend. Shout out. I'll be home right here in Virginia Beach. Funny Bone. Start getting y'all tickets now. Y'all, we got 4 shows. 2 Friday, 1 Saturday, 1 Sunday. Come on out. Celebrate your 4th of July. And I promise you, if you come right there to Town Center, when you walk out the show on Saturday night, you're going to see the fireworks in the sky. Because they're going to have fireworks going on out there. So come fuck with us, man. Shout out Coco Brown, man. We had a lot of fun this weekend at City Winery. She encouraged me to work some of these new jokes, and they hit perfectly. I do it for the fathers out here. Even though I'm not one, I do it for y'all niggas. Shout out Ron Baker, man. Man, you already know. I see your face every day, even though I can't talk to you. My nigga. What else? I feel like
I got a question.
Shoot, go ahead.
You gonna bring out pumpkin spice then?
I thought about getting some pumpkin spice. I did think about getting some pumpkin spice. No, because I got a whole joke about pumpkin spice. So I feel like that would work.
In the coffee?
Yeah, in the coffee. That's definitely a pumpkin spice. Look, because the next flavors that I'm gonna give y'all some heads up. The next flavor that comes out is a tribute to my little sister. Shout out to the good sisters of Sigma Gamma Rho, Sorority Incorporated. It will be a blueberry flavor. I've already talked to the sisters and some of her sorority sisters. It will be a blueberry coffee that comes for the ladies of Sigma Gamma Rho. So that's going to be in the next batch. So be on the lookout for that. It's coming soon. I might drop that on her birthday or maybe the day she died. I'm morbid like that sometimes. I might do it on the day she died. So look alive. Look alive.
Realize how many months that is from now and realize
3.
that, yeah, it's close.
It's very close. No, but it's not hard to
Okay.
get the flavors done. Yeah, it's
Okay.
simple.
Don't be
I might do
morbid.
it.
Don't be morbid.
Don't be morbid. I got to be, because that's how you remind yourself you're alive.
Okay. Go ahead.
But if anything you take from this episode today is capacity. Let's really hone in on that word, capacity. Because if you have the capacity to receive, you should also have the capacity to get it. Not saying you have the resources or even everything necessary to give, but to have the capacity for it is more than enough. You know how they say effort is enough? I kind of liken myself to Jesus and God in a way. You know how they say if you take 1 step towards God, he'll take 2 steps towards you? That's how I feel that's how I try to guide and govern my life. If you take 1 step towards good friendship will take 2 steps towards you. No further obligation. I mean, I do want to obligate some people to wear socks. I want to obligate you to wear socks, especially if you're wearing hard bottom shoes. Because hard bottom shoes with no socks, that's a wild. I don't have the capacity for that.
Good night, y'all.
I'm surgical with this shit. I keep telling you, Jake, smoke weed when you wake up. It gives your day high hopes.